Good afternoon. Welcome to our show, The Great Talk. I'm Dr. Mohammad Rafiq Faruqi, Editor-in-Chief, CA Media Group, Gujarat. Today, we are going to have conversation with one of the honest and one of the great personalities in Surat district of Gujarat, Shri Jaimin Desai sir, the Honourable Secretary of Surat Trade Union Council, and also the Honourable Organizing Secretary of All India Pensioners Association Surat. Sir, with open heart, zeal and zest, I would like to welcome you in our program. और दिल से हम आपका शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं कि आपने इम्पोर्टेंट टाइम निकाल के हमारे प्रोग्राम में ज्वाइन किया. Sir, to proceed with the interview, I would like to know the introduction of yourself.
Myself is Jaimin Desai. I was born and brought up at Navsari. I have studied there at St. Francis SSC School. And thereafter, there was no English medium school in South India. So I had to go to Baroda for my further studies. So I did my BCom over there. Thereafter, I joined Law College at Surat. And I did my 3 years in law, completed law graduation. And thereafter, I got job in LIC. So I was there in service for about 37 years. And I retired before 3-4 years. But throughout my life, I have been involved myself with the union activity of insurance sector and also of our trade union council of Surat as well as All India at All India level also. We have joined ourselves with the struggle of working class.
Correct.
So as such, we have remained with the movement of the people also along with the working class. And we have seen many sides of the people in our country, their emotions, their misinformation, confusions that have been created by the society and media. We are also one of the victims of the same. But we have to go again and again to the people for clarifying the truth. Ultimately, truth shall prevail.
Absolutely.
So, all the things that rumors and other things that tries to divide the people, particularly. So, we are against the division of the people. We believe in uniting the people, and we believe in the progress of the people.
Absolutely.
So, that was the main motto of the working class.
True.
So, like that, we are associated with it. All these things.
Great. Sir, I would like to request to you कि आप अपनी जो प्रोफेशनल लाइफ है, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ के बारे में थोड़ा सा इंट्रोड्यूस करें.
Professional wise, if you will try to see, I joined insurance sector. In insurance sector, there are our exams are there for our progress, growth of ourselves. So there are license and associate fellowship like that. So we can build up our career in insurance sector for marketing and other side. But as such, in early 80s, if you see in this country, there was a policy of the government of wage freeze. And because of that wage freeze policies, our insurance sector was also affected. And a movement was done by our All India Association. So we were new in the industry at that time. So we were attracted towards that activity.
Okay, all right.
And we joined our movement. And we have seen our leaders, All India leaders, who were also coming to Surat. And their way of working, their way of clarifying the economic policies of the government and why we are being attacked by the government. So like that they were explaining to us.
Correct.
So we joined that movement and we became a professor. Our profession is, though we were in insurance sector, that apart we also joined trade union.
Correct.
So not only our insurance movement, but we also joined with other movements like banking industry, then income tax, then cell tax, then postal department, other private sector workers. So we built up a movement in Surat. Thereafter we had our trade union council. So in that council we have been working since all these years, and we are wherever there is problem in any factory or as you know, Surat is the center of textile and diamond industry. And more than 50 lakhs workers are there in textile and 8 lakhs in diamond industry. So they are having their problems. And one thing is that in spite of our educating the people, those who are coming from other states, that you are not a migrant worker. But once you have come here, you have joined the working class, you are with the job, either with textile or diamond industry. Whether you may be from Orissa or Bihar or Andhra Pradesh, any other state. But now you are a worker of Surat.
All right.
So you have become Surti.
Correct.
You don't think yourself that I am migrant worker of Orissa or I am migrant worker of UP or Bihar. And don't form association according to your state.
Right.
Otherwise, the unity of the employees will not come.
Absolutely.
So that education is going on. You know, before 4 or 5 years, in diamond industry there was a big crisis. And they were asking workers to lay off and removing the workers from the industry.
Correct.
So at that time also we invited our all India leaders and we tried to explain to them that instead of having region-wise union or association, you should have unit-wise association and you should join with the working class movement.
Correct.
Then only your problems will be solved.
Absolutely.
We have seen during this lockdown also.
True.
The lockdown, what happened that maximum workers were at Bombay and Surat. And because of lockdown, they have no choice. They have no transportation, no rails, nothing else.
Correct.
Then we have to bring pressure to MPs. So there are 2 MPs in Surat. And we have to tell them that they have nothing to eat. They have no place to go. And they want to go to their home. So you do something and see that they are being sent to their own states. So like that we created a movement. And ultimately they considered the demand after 1 or 2 months because there was a lot of pressure.
Right.
So then arrangement was made.
Right.
But if such situation arises, then as a council, it is our responsibility to say that we have to collect money also.
Sure.
Then we have to help them in getting food and other things. So to collect donation, to help them. Like that activities we have to do. But and that also we are doing it here. And we are trying to help them. So there are almost 9 central trade unions. Out of them, 4 or 5 are active in Surat. They have also joined this trade union council. Because if council will be there in each big city or any town, then council can work.
Sure.
Because there may be some differences in unions. If there are 10 unions, then they will feel that union activity is like that. But if all the unions will join in one council and they will work, then they can give better results. So therefore this council we have made in 81. And since then, this our Surat council is there. Whether we have to meet to collector or commissioner also, we have to take up the issues of poor people also. Or if some drainage facilities are not there, then water facilities are not there, roads are not clear, then now government is having a project of low level houses instead of or they are giving concession for having your own house and like that. So procedure for getting the house like that, all that we have to do. So we help them. Because we help them, they can get the facility and the benefits of whatever government is having for them, for down payment and poor people. So like that we have been working. As such, insurance is also a very noble profession as such, because in health and life both insurance is there. And insurance in Surat is it is well being marketed also. And though Surat is a small place in comparison to big metropolitan area, in spite of that, Surat is having a good growth in insurance in both health as well as life.
Great. Sir, like you have elaborated a lot of stuff and techniques, how do you work with your profession and how everything is taken care. The most important thing I would like to share with the viewers को मैं ये बताना चाहता हूँ कि जब कोरोना काल चल रहा था तभी आपकी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन किस तरह से लोगों को सहायता पहुँचा रहे थे, और इससे ये बात हमें पता चल जाती है कि सर कि जब भी कोई माइग्रेंट वर्कर यहाँ पर आता है उसको आप पहले ये फील कराते हैं कि यू आर नॉट नाउ द आउटसाइडर, यू आर द पार्ट ऑफ आवर फैमिली, यू आर द इम्पॉर्टेंट पर्सन ऑफ आवर ट्रेड यूनियन काउंसिल. तो ये अप्रिशिएबल है. आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर दिस व्यूअर कि इससे ये पता चलता है कि जब हम किसी को भी अपनाते हैं, जब हम किसी को इस तरह से एनकरेज करते हैं तो ऑब्वियसली उसको काम करने में भी मज़ा आता है और फिर वो यूनियन को भी सपोर्ट करता है. राइट. सर, मैं जानना चाहता हूँ आपके लाइफ के बारे में कि आपके लाइफ का जो पहला स्ट्रगल था, आई विल नॉट कॉल इट अ स्ट्रगल, जो पहला चैलेंज था तो वो क्या चैलेंज था, और उसके साथ साथ आपकी लाइफ का पहला अचीवमेंट क्या था. जी सर.
Actually, I would say that I had no difficulty in my life, except one, that my father died at a very early age. But my mother was a serving woman. She was a teacher.
Correct.
So she took care of my son, and she gave me good education.
Correct.
She, at that time when I joined convent school, I was only student from my village. Nobody was there. Only 20 students were there in that school. In 61 it started in Desai. But my mother said, no, I want my son to be a good man and he should get best of the education. So at that time in 61 nobody was putting their child into English medium school.
Correct.
In our part, particularly South Gujarat. But she gave me a good education, I would say. And thereafter we were having a good life. As such, we were having a good life. Then I went to Baroda. In Baroda, I studied for 4 years.
Correct.
And thereafter I came to Surat. I got job here. First I studied over here. My law course, I wanted to be a lawyer. Again, I got job in insurance.
Right.
So it is a soft option.
Right.
In law profession, you have to wait for 5-6 years
Right.
to settle. But in job, and that is also government job, LIC is considered to be a good. So I joined LIC. So as such in my life, I would say that challenge was not there. Actually, I was having my mother took care of my son. She was also serving, and her wish was that I should stay with her only. So I got opportunity to go abroad and other places also.
Correct.
But because of her wish, I stayed with her only throughout my life. So actually, I also felt that as my mother wish is there to stay with her from the life. So my personal career or my personal ambition should not come into the way.
Right.
So after marriage also I stayed here only.
Right.
And now she is there. She is 88.
Alright.
But she, till today also she takes care that where are you going, what are you doing. She will ask everything. Whatever literature we our trade union and they are publishing, she is reading it.
Oh, great.
And she will also ask questions.
Okay.
That why you are doing this thing, why you are not doing that thing, like that.
As an individual, she is passing important opinions.
Opinions.
Right.
And at this age also, she takes my care.
Right.
So I am, as such, I am a contented man. My wife is also very cooperative.
Right.
My daughter is vice principal in Vanita Isha.
Great.
She has done her CA and PAT both.
Correct.
And my son is also chartered accountant.
Great.
So he is also doing his practice. So as such, I am happy and contented. I have no other wish.
Great.
Because both of my son and daughter are having a good life. They are having.
Perfect.
So we can do more for union work and all.
Absolutely. That allows you to work for the people.
So that
Great. So it's only because you have worked a lot of and your mother has given a kind of wish which you have fulfilled to stay with her. So you're at the happiest part of life. Moving further, sir, I would like to know that what are the future projects or activities you would like to get associated with?
Yeah, sir. Recently, we are having two main projects that we are working on actually. One is the monetizing pipeline, national monetizing pipeline that the government has announced.
Correct.
And another government policy about privatizing the public sector.
Correct.
Now, both these policies of the government, though they are telling that it is for the development of our country, but what we feel that it is not for the development of our country, but both these things are for the selling away our economic sovereignty to big corporate houses, Indian as well as foreign. And recently, if we talk about banking sector, BSNL sector, Air India, now we have learned yesterday that Tata wants to purchase Central Bank of India outright, as he has purchased Air India.
Correct.
He wants Central Bank to take over, and he is requesting government that they should not go for listing and all that thing. I will purchase it outright. So as he has purchased Videsh Sanchar Nigam, now it is Tata Communication. So that also he purchased directly from the government. So government is selling its own property to the corporate houses, Indian as well as foreign. But what as a working class we feel that this property is not of the government. This property is of the people.
Absolutely.
If there are 40 crores policy holder in insurance sector, now 40 crores people are there who has purchased insurance policy, and they have put their money in LIC, and because of that LIC is having today 38 lakh crores of rupees assets and other things. So 38 lakhs crores rupees government has not invested. Government has only invested 5 crores rupees initially in the year 56. Thereafter, government has not supported LIC. On the contrary, LIC has given dividend to government, and up till now, more than last year, only more than 2,600 crores were given to the government by way of dividend, 5%. So, government has no right to sell the public sector. Actually, people's peace was there at that time, that certain sectors should be in public sector and certain sectors should go to private sector. And in taking that decision, Bombay plan was made. And in Bombay plan, actually 20 big industrialists of our country and the government, finance department,
Correct.
They sat together and they decided that after independence we have got now how we will go for the growth model.
True.
So Nehru model was also considered to be a good model at that time, and it was said that modern India has been built up because of Nehru economic policy. So that economic policy, according to us, it was a mixed economic policy. We cannot say it is left economic policy or right economic. It was a mixed economic policy. So that in that both can advance. Private sector can also advance. Then people can also have say in the growth of public sector. So like that decision was taken.
True.
And it was going on well. There is no lacuna in it. Today insurance is considered, life insurance is considered to be second in the world. And in servicing it is first.
Okay.
And banking industry also we can see after nationalization. Banking industry also they have gone to from 10,000 branches to more than lakh branch today are there. So they have also gone to people of this country. So nook and corner of the country we can say that financial sector has gone. So in the same way railways, bus, electricity, everything you see that goes in the hand of people we can say. We cannot say it is in the hand of government. But as government is managing it, now this government has taken decision and they are in a hurry that we want to change everything.
Correct.
We want to sell all the public sector either to people or they say that we are disinvestment means people will purchase the same. But people are not purchasing. There are only few. Today also if you will see, if there are 5 crores demat account, there are hardly 80 lakhs that are operating daily.
Correct.
And in trading also you will see that number is in lakhs, not even in crores.
Correct.
So out of 130 crores of people of this country, you cannot say that people wants that public sector should be privatized or insurance sector should be privatized or banks should be privatized. And they are telling that if corporate sector will grow and if India will become like America or UK or advanced capitalist country, then due to trickle down formula, others will also get their income and they will also survive. But our experience is that that economy has failed because in UK in 60s, Margaret Thatcher had this policy of privatization and she started this policy. And today UK has come out from Euro dollar and they have Brexit. They say that we will have our own economy, we will not go to join European countries. So that is experience before us that going for fully capitalist economy, the people of the countries were not satisfied and they feel that something is lacking and they were not having jobs. There was a job loss because capital does not come alone. They bring technology also. And when they bring technology, then there will be job losses.
Absolutely.
So job losses is there. Profit is the main consideration. So people will suffer ultimately. So in India also we are seeing that since 91 this globalization, liberalization policy is going on. But since last 30 years, we can see that there is no progress of this economy for the people of this country.
Right.
During our period, when we were in college, our colleagues who are studying in medicine or engineering, they were going to abroad, they were studying there, then they were coming back to India.
Correct.
Nowadays, what is happening? That here also you can get now all education.
Correct.
Because education globalization has been done.
Absolutely.
So there is no necessity to go to UK or America or any other country. But people are going.
Correct.
Why? Because they feel that if I will study there, then I will get job over there. So here India, there are no jobs. So what to do? So earlier they were going for master degrees. Now they are going 6th, 12th standard. So a trend has started that we will go to, and middle class will also carry the away. These people will come back because they are having their own business.
Absolutely.
They are having their own profession.
Correct.
But middle class who wants to build up their career also,
Correct.
they want to earn, they want to do something for the family. So they feel that if I go to Canada or if I go to Australia or to America, then I will get job over there, and I can help my family or like that. So they take lakhs of rupees loan, go there, study over there, and settle over there. So human brain is going to foreign countries.
Correct.
So we are not getting advantage of that.
Right.
So this globalization is such a thing that they will not only take away your property and capital and all these things. They will also take away your brain.
Brains also. Right.
So
Wonderful
brain,
message that you have passed. That
brain will be there.
Yes, sir. Brain will be there. I am fortunate enough to have conversation with you, and with this I also would like to share with the viewers that we are so grateful to Father Rajiv sir, the Honourable Executive Director of Navsaj in Surat, for allowing us the opportunity to speak with you. Moving further, sir, I would like to know what are the future goals you would like to keep into consideration. Like your council is a family. You are concerned for the workers every sphere of life. Like during this corona pandemic, you ensure them the facilities, you communicate with the government and authorities for the ease of their life. So few projects I would like to know which are into your future consideration.
Developing on all the sides, Surat, and big government and other projects are also coming. Industrialization is also rapidly done in our part, South Gujarat. Now, so far as there are 3-4 things that we have to be very careful. Because when capital has its own say, then they will try to divide the people. So our main goal is that people should be not divided on the line of religion or region or any other things. So if people will remain united, then they will get benefit of this industrialization. Because Surat is such a place where more than 30-40 lakhs people are workers. We can see that Vesu and City Light area is posh area. Like that there are few posh areas there. But there people are, population is less. Main population is of working class.
Correct.
And that is from Sachin, Dindoli and station area, and all that. There more people are staying. Now they should have live in a harmony. First thing. Second thing is that they should get equal remuneration. So main thing is that in this type of economy, employers are taking laborers or workers on contract basis or on outsourcing. They are outsourcing the work. So because of these two main things, contract system and outsourcing, worker is suffering. So what we are demanding with the labor minister, labor officer is also there. Every city they are having labor officer. So labor officer liaison with the industrialists and trade union intervening in that thing. Minimum, suppose Gujarat government has announced that minimum wage should be 240 rupees to be given to the worker. So whether he is getting or not. And if he is not getting, then we have to take up the matter, because he will not take up, because he is in unorganized sector. So if he is working in a contract with the contractor, in diamond business or textile business or weaving, dyeing, everywhere. So in Surat particularly, we have seen that every year they should get rise minimum in their wages. And along with the inflation, they should also get some benefit. And no mill owners or no textile owners should take employees on contract basis. They should have permanent. Just now we are having one project of Shramik card, and that is a project of government also. Government actually has Labour Minister in Parliament has said that within 6 months we will see that all unorganized sector workers, whether migrated or unmigrated, they should be registered with this card. And if they will register, then they will get benefit of 2 lakhs of rupees insurance and other health benefits and all these government benefits. So we are arranging camps, area-wise, and we are asking laborers to have that Shramik card, and we are trying to help them to get that card. And once that card he will have, then it is all India.
Correct.
So he can get ration also from anywhere, and other social facilities that government is getting, he will have. So situation like Corona will not happen. That ration was not given to him because his card was of Orissa or Bihar. So from Corona also we have learned much more. Government has also learned. So government now he will have to fulfill the wishes of the people. Then if I am coming from Orissa to Surat, I am living here alone. My family is living there. I have to send them money every month. So naturally my salary should also rise every year. Like that expectation of that worker is there. Another thing is that he should also get minimum food, shelter and other things, requirements of his life easily in Surat. So our council always try to see that wherever there is some difficulty, wherever we also joined with Nausajan. Earlier when there was a flood in Surat 2006, then along with Nausajan Trust we had arranged many programs of giving sarees to the people and then clothes to the people, solving their problems. And one People for India forum also we have established in Surat since 2004. And in that People for India forum, whenever there is a calamity or wherever there is some difficulty in the city, then we are trying to help people. In that way also we are trying to join with the people. In sense we have always tried to remain with the people.
With the people.
That is the main thing.
Sir, I also would like to know what are your principles and ethics of life which will serve as a source of inspiration for others?
The principle as such, our life should be as simple as it is.
Correct.
Second thing is that we should be clear in our mind what we are doing.
Correct.
Third thing is that we should always tell truth to the people.
Okay.
So if we will remain down to earth, we will not have much ambition. As said now at this age, what ambition we should have?
Correct.
That's at this age we can only be with the people, serve to them. We can tell truth to them that because of these policies you are going to be affected.
Correct.
Not now, but after 5 years.
Right.
Like that, we have to give them a clear vision that whatever government is doing today, government is having its own version
Correct.
to propagate it, to publicize it. But its second effect will be like this also.
Correct.
So if today if I am say, okay, today bank is going to be privatized. Now you can say today you are having a nationalized bank, so your money is secure. Now if it will be privatized, then where your money is going you will not know.
Not know, right.
Who will swindle it, that also you will not know.
Absolutely.
And ultimately you will not get your money back.
Correct.
So it was there before public sector came into existence in India.
Correct.
When Britishers were ruling our country, everything was private.
Right.
Electricity was private, transportation was private, railways were private, banks were private, insurance were private, and their business was there before 200 years. It is not new business.
Correct.
But Jawaharlal Nehru and others at that time saw that what we should have in our hand and what we should have in private hand. So like that they decided planning for 2-3 years continuously. It was not that some thought came into mind and they did like that. It is not like that. And private industrialists at that time also opposed nationalization of banks, nationalization of insurance, because it is a financial matter. So nobody wants to lose money.
Correct.
So they opposed at that time.
Correct.
So ultimately now they are demanding, because government has changed its policy from mixed economy to capitalism, global economy.
Correct.
So once you have decided to join global economy, then you will have to see other side of that economy.
Correct.
Development all right, but at whose cost? It should not be at the cost of poor people. Or it should not be at the cost of your job. It should not be at the cost of price rise. It should not be at the cost of inflation.
Inflation rise.
Like that. So government has to be concerned over all these things.
Sure.
That I am doing one thing, but in other side is also there,
Correct.
and therefore social security is tough.
Correct.
But India is a poor country, so India cannot give social security as America or Britain gives. So we are suffering because we are not having that economy, that large economy.
They have the cards, the social security cards, safety.
They have in Corona they have given $1,000, $2,000 to students also,
Correct.
and people also, and all the people in their bank account. India we are demanding that you should give 7,500 rupees to each one who is not paying income tax.
Correct.
They are not doing it. They are
Correct.
saying we are not having money.
Correct.
But in other countries they have money.
Correct.
So you cannot bring their economy to our country without giving justice to the people of this country. Ultimately people will suffer.
Right, sir. I would like to thank you during this interview only for giving the important inputs. I am sure that viewers will get a lot of things and a lot of information and take the much benefits, the whatever words, whatever the experience sir has shared with us. Sir, in the last, I would like to know what is your message for the people of India?
Our message is very simple, that our forefathers have formed this constitution, and today our constitution, there are forces who are trying to say that we want to change this constitution.
Correct.
So I only want to appeal to the people of our country that you should not divide on the line of religion, vote, and caste or creed, because ultimately with lots of debate, almost about 3 years, this constitution was made by our forefathers.
Correct, absolutely.
And whatever thing is being debated today, all these things were debated at that time,
Correct.
in 48 to 50. And if you want to hear, you can hear the debate of parliament on constitution on YouTube or any other parliament channel, and you will find that they have taken decision of having preamble of our constitution in a very wise manner, and directive principles of our constitution. and the benefits that our constitution gives to the people, all the sections of the people, is unique.
Correct.
You will not find this type of constitution anywhere in the world. So my only appeal is that you should not try to divide yourself on the line of divisive line should not be there in your life. You should only have a positive outlook, and you should remain united whatsoever pressure comes on you.
Right.
Because there are many pressure tactics.
Right, I can understand. With this, I would like to put forward my sincere thanks to Sir once again for joining our program. And we were in conversation with Shri Jaimin Desai sir, and from Surat. He has given important inputs, and I hope that everyone will take the benefit of his experience. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you to Farooq sir.
Yes, sir. I'll give my card.